The 2020 Knox County graduations are brought to you by Enrichment Federal Credit Union, Food City, Pellissippi State, and WVLT.
This event would not have happened without their help, and I appreciate their hard work on behalf of our students every day. A special shout out to Ben Waybright, a member of the class of 2020, for setting up his own graduation stage. Thanks, Ben. And now, will you please turn your attention to the dog walk and give a hand to the individuals who have prepared your child for this very special day. Bearden High School's outstanding faculty and staff. Ask him to come forward.
Please rise for the national anthem. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Tonight's national anthem has been pre-recorded by Bearden Alumni, Chris Blue.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Chris Blue. You may remember me from being season 12 winner of The Voice on NBC, but I'm just another guy who loves you and want to see you do well in life. I want to take a moment to congratulate you, yes, you, all of the graduates for graduating this year and going on to do bigger and better things with your life. Please know that I'm praying for you and that I truly, truly believe in you, and I believe the hard work and your ethic, your work ethic, has gotten you to this point, and it'll take you much, much further. Now, I'm here to do something special for you guys, and that is the Star Spangled Banner, which is one of the hardest songs on the planet. So I hope we do it well. Here we go. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? Congratulations, guys.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Face the flag and salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good evening and welcome, family, friends, staff, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2020. My name is Tori Patton, and it has been an honor serving as your senior class president. Over the course of our high school career, our class has definitely contributed to many of Bearden's successes. From our outstanding ranks in sports, such as soccer and basketball, to our highly unique extracurriculars like BBN and Virtual Enterprise, we have definitely made our mark on this school. The class of 2020, however, has also endured many challenges and changes, yet no setback could possibly equate to the recent outbreak of COVID-19. This coronavirus took away many of our senior privileges and threw us for a loop in all aspects of life. The school's abrupt ending resulted in us potentially never again seeing some of our closest friends and favorite teachers. In fact, many of us were unsure if we would even be able to walk this stage tonight. Thankfully, our Bearden administration worked tirelessly to give us a graduation ceremony after all. As the famous female... Thank you. As the famous female education activist Malala Yousafzai once said, "Let us make our future now, and let us make our dreams tomorrow's reality." Seniors, as we leave Bearden and this football field tonight, we are opening ourselves up to new opportunities and a new future. Attending college, joining the military, entering the workplace, forging ahead with a new dream. Malala's words speak to these new paths, the ones that are right here before us, and yet they also represent the next step to our new reality. So, rather than focusing on the unfortunate events leading up to this moment, let's instead focus on our next steps and begin our futures tonight. Though this wasn't the senior year we planned for, our class has beaten the odds. We are prepared for extremely bright futures. Our salutatorian, Parker Martz, is a great example of a student with a bright future. Son of Tara and Scott Martz, Parker is a fast learner who skipped the first grade and has taken advanced classes ever since. Not only does he excel in his academics, he's also involved in a multitude of extracurriculars, making him a very well-rounded student. As captain of the tennis team and a member of Mu Alpha Theta and National Honor Society, Parker balanced an impressive schedule throughout high school. Outside of Bearden, Parker is an Eagle Scout, and he also attended Governor's School for Science and Engineering. Parker will be attending Georgia Tech in the fall to pursue a major in mechanical engineering. He is so humble and deserving, and I am now deeply honored to welcome our 2020 salutatorian, Parker Martz, to the stage.
Human beings. We're not the fastest animals on the planet. We do not have the sharpest claws or the nastiest bite. Yet somehow, we manage to be on top of the food chain. And that's because we're undeniably the best at one thing, the chase. I want you to imagine this. You're out on the plains, and you've just set your eyes on the most magnificent buck in the world. Spear in hand, you begin your pursuit. And the buck, having seen you, bolts, running way faster than you could ever possibly dream of running. And that buck is just going to run, run, run until it can't run anymore. But no matter how far that buck runs, you know it has to stop eventually. So, you chase after it, always seeing its faint silhouette in the distance. Each grueling pace wears you down. Each step becomes harder and harder, but you keep going anyways, no matter what. And after what feels like an eternity, the silhouette grows larger and larger. And eventually, you've made it. You've caught that buck. And y'all, your dream is that buck. Once you've found that dream, don't ever let it go. Don't ever let it slip from your sight, no matter how far away it seems. The chase is gonna be difficult. You're just gonna wanna give up. But y'all, we were built for the chase, and don't ever give that chase up. In the next couple of months, we will begin the chases that might last a lifetime. So in a minute, look at where you are now, a graduate of the Bearden class of 2020, prepared for a future of your choosing and a chance to catch that magnificent bug. Famed activist and former South African president Nelson Mandela once said, "Always remember to celebrate milestones as you prepare for the road ahead." So, take this weekend to celebrate how far you've come over the past 12 years, and then prepare for the many chases to come. Thank you.
Class of 2020, I have to say, this isn't exactly how I pictured I would be delivering my speech to you. This historical graduation is unlike any other due to the current global pandemic, and it will be remembered for years to come. Nevertheless, as president of the senior committee, it is with great honor that I report some of our committee's accomplishments this year. The main focus of the senior committee is contributing a senior gift to Bearden, something to leave behind as a legacy of the class of 2020. After much discussion and counseling, the committee decided that we wanted to raise funds for something to benefit Bearden's special education students. Many of you are familiar with our special ed students, some of the sweetest and most genuine people you will meet at Bearden. They bring contagious energy and smiles. They bring a light to brighten our days at Bearden. We decided the biggest contribution we could make was to install a covered walkway outside the door where the special education students enter, allowing these students to stay dry as they come in, which can sometimes be a lengthy process, especially for wheelchair-bound students. By selling chicken minis and custom stickers, thank you. By selling chicken minis and custom stickers, we were able to raise over $2,000 for this project. Unfortunately, due to circumstances created by the COVID-19 virus, we had to postpone this project and hopefully leave it to the class of 2021 to finish. However, we look forward to seeing this project completed after the pandemic passes and are thrilled about the impact it will have. Now, seniors, as each of us goes our separate ways this fall, we each look forward to new and exciting experiences. I know you're going to do great things because you have something that no one else will have. You will have a Bearden Bulldog heritage of leadership, dedication, and a passion for learning. An inspiring example of this Bulldog heritage is Samia Baljapali, daughter of Raj and Gayatri Baljapali. Samia is president of the National Honor Society, senior class vice president, a member of the Youth Health Board, and a varsity athlete on the track and cross-country teams. She was also an Intel finalist, had the first author publication in the National Medical Journal, attended Governor's School and Girls State. Samia was also awarded the Naval Academy of Science Award and the 2019 Yale University Science and Engineering Award. This fall, Samia will be attending Vanderbilt University to study global health and political science on a pre-med track. Class of 2020, it is with honor that I welcome to our graduation stage Bearden's 2020 Valedictorian, Samia Baljapali.
My Bearden classmates, today is a culmination of our high school journey, a journey that we started 4 years ago as young freshmen trying to figure out which staircase led to wellness or why we couldn't step foot in the pit. Each year brought new challenges and a different set of obstacles. Harder classes, standardized testing, terrible sleep schedules, and a sudden end to our senior year. Yet through each challenge and each year, we grew as individuals and we grew as a class. And as we sit here today and reflect on our years at Bearden, we know we are not done growing. We have boundless potential and limitless possibilities. And to achieve our goals, which are different for each of us, we have to promise ourselves one thing: never settle. To be successful and to leave a legacy, we must not fall into a state of quiet complacency, but instead strive each day to move forward. Greatness comes from the bravery to venture the unknown, and though that may be terrifying, we are always better for having tried. Our only failure lies in defeat, in giving up before truly trying. Never lose sight of where you want to be, and never accept comfort over greatness. Starting today, we must grasp the opportunities in front of us, contribute to the legacy we will one day leave, and pledge to live a life without regret. Because at the end of the day, it is not what we did as Bearden High School students, but what we will go on to do as Bearden High School alumni. And when I say to live without regrets, I don't mean to just throw yourself into your future and ignore the present. Look around you. Appreciate these moments, the experiences you go through, the people you surround yourself with. I know that what made my time at Bearden so memorable were the connections and the memories I made. The long runs with my team, the after-class talks with my teachers, the unhealthy amounts of baby powder I inhaled with my classmates at football games, the support and advice from my counselors and administrators, the group project that we all procrastinated on until the night before it was due, the dances that gave us sore legs and a raspy voice, the weeks we would get off for the half-inch of snow outside, and all those late nights with my best friends. We all have these lists, the highs and the lows of our high school experience. And they could probably go on forever because, to me, there really is no place quite like Bearden High School. See, class of 2020, our time together won't be remembered by grades, popularity, or even that one time you slipped on the stairs in front of what seemed like literally everyone. It'll be remembered by our relationships, the kind of person you were. So if there's anything you take away from your time at Bearden, I hope it is that to achieve your goals and to leave a legacy and to make these amazing memories, you have to leave those who you cross paths with a little more hope and a lot more happiness. Class of 2020, it has been an amazing almost 4 years with you, and from the bottom of my heart, I congratulate you and wish you the very best. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Ann Ramsey, and I am the Bearden Student Body President for the 2019 through 2020 school year. Over the past 4 years, I have had the wonderful opportunity of being able to watch my peers, teachers, principals, and everyone else in the Bearden community exemplify the values of responsibility, academic excellence, work ethic, community service, integrity, and above all else, kindness. I am beyond grateful that I was surrounded by these people who taught me what it truly means to be a Bearden Bulldog. In just a few short minutes, I will become one of the newest members of the Bearden Alumni Association, and I am honored to present the Alumni of the Year Award this evening. There could not be a person more perfect to represent Bearden's values or more deserving of this recognition, and she makes me extraordinarily proud to soon become a Bearden alumna. The professional journey of tonight's Alumni Award winner has taken her from the cubbies and classrooms of students ranging from kindergarten to the university level. Prior to landing in secondary education, she worked 13 years in the College Admissions and Academic Affairs Office at the University of Tennessee and has taught college access graduate courses at Carson Newman University. She has traveled the county, state, region, and even to the White House to advocate for school counselors. But it is within the walls of Bearden High School where she feels most at home, working with students, faculty, and families on a daily basis. You can always find her reaching out to a struggling student or working countless hours to get a senior schedule just right. According to our own Bearden principal, Mrs. Debbie Sayers, tonight's honoree is one of those unique individuals and leaders who sees and believes that true excellence comes from wanting others in the school community to be a success. She is 100% Bulldog. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present the Alumni of the Year Award to Mrs. Beverly Anderson.
Class of 2020, it has been my honor to serve as your senior principal for the class of 2020. It has been my honor. Tonight I want to share just a few accolades from the class of 2020. It contains 465 graduates sitting before you today, minus a few students who could not attend today. 65% of this class earned a GPA of 3.0 or better. 102 seniors, 21% of the senior class, has earned a GPA of 4.0 or better. The 2020 graduates will be continuing their education at 80 different colleges and universities in 19 different states, the District of Columbia, and one foreign country, Scotland. Over the course of their time at Bearden High School, these seniors have performed 18,923 hours of community service, an average of almost 41 hours per senior. The class of 2020 was also awarded for their academics and achievements. For the class of 2020 has received total scholarships over $30 million. There are 3 National Merit semifinalists, 3 National Merit finalists, 5 National Merit Commended students, 1 Haslam Scholar, 6 Honors Seals of Biliteracy awardees, 3 Image America Scholarship winners, 5 students with a 35 ACT score or higher, several Eagle Scouts and several Girl Scout Gold awardees, and a community recipient of the Daughters of the American Revolution Award. This class also includes member of the Cyber Patriots team, who won 2nd place in the state at the National Youth Cyber Defense Competition and the double National UDA Championships in the medium varsity pom and jazz on the Bearden High School dance team. Finally, the class of 2020 has 63 advanced placement scholars, including 26 AP scholars, 20 AP scholars with distinction, 16 AP scholars with honors, and 1 national AP scholar. There are also 8 seniors who met the stringent requirement to earn 8 capstone requirements for a diploma. This class has helped Bearden High School achieve its newest national ranking with the silver level award by the U.S. News and World Report, their 2020 Best American High Schools in the United States of America. Parents, to show you how diverse this group of students is, I'd like for the following students to stand and remain standing until all students have been called. If you have been recognized as a Student of the Week, please stand. If you have competed in a national or state competition, whether athletic, academic, extracurricular, career, or technical, or otherwise, please stand at this time. Please remain standing. If you're a part of a Bearden High School club or organization, please stand. If you're a performing arts student, please stand. If you have lettered in athletics, please stand. If you have participated in school or community service volunteer hours, please stand at this time. If you have been a student mentor, a peer tutor, or a greeter in the front office, please stand at this time. If you've completed an internship through Bearden High School work-based learning or otherwise, please stand. If your parent is a Bearden High School student, please stand. And finally, tonight, I'd like to recognize members of the class of 2020 who have committed themselves to the United States military for service. Please stand at this time. Thank you. And congratulations to the class of 2020. You may be seated. Thank you.
I'm very glad to see so many familiar faces here tonight. I have missed the energy and excitement of our seniors, and I know that we all are very thankful that we are able to gather together one last time to celebrate the class of 2020 and your accomplishments. I thought for a long time about what I wanted my parting words to be to this most unique class of graduates. A traditional graduation speech didn't seem appropriate, given the wild ride we've been on to reach this point. It goes without saying that the past months have been a struggle. But our nation is known for the ability to stare struggle in the face and find a way to overcome. In 1940, another time in history, when the future seemed uncertain, Eleanor Roosevelt spoke these words: "We cannot tell from day to day what may come. This is no ordinary time." These days, too, certainly feel as if they are not ordinary times. We are not gathered for graduation in Thompson Bowling Arena. You are not able to dress up and dance the night away at prom or stay up till dawn celebrating with classmates at grad night. Sports seasons and fine arts performances that had been long planned and prepared for were lost. We expected these milestones of your senior year would happen as planned and on schedule, just as they had for many years. You had put in 4 long years of hard work to earn your high school diploma, and at the last minute, the best part, the fun part, was unexpectedly taken from you. Unfortunately, graduates, this is the way life sometimes works. The world can be an unpredictable place, and despite hard work, preparation, and expectations, events beyond our control can suddenly sweep us away on a completely different path. Although you are not yet 20 years old, 2 such events have already occurred in your lifetime. Near the time you were born, planes were flown into the World Trade Center, and in a single day, our world changed profoundly. Likewise, COVID-19 came into our lives a few months ago, and we now find ourselves in the middle of a public health crisis, and millions are unemployed. Despite our best efforts, there is often no way to know when or where our lives will suddenly shift in such dramatic fashion. In fact, on the evening of March 12th, the last day we held school in Knox County, I was sitting in the stands at a track meet at that school that shall not be named, watching our Bearden athletes compete. None of us had any inkling of the challenges we were going to face in the days and months ahead. We still believed we were in the midst of ordinary times. Right now, sitting in this stadium, it might not be exactly clear how your future will unfold. None of you are starting from the point you were expecting, with many events such as future jobs, military training, and the fall semester of college shrouded in uncertainty. I think no one would say the last few months have been fair to the class of 2020. Arthur Ashe, the great tennis champion, the first and only African-American male to win 3 Grand Slam singles titles, definitely knew something about the unfairness of life. Yet he still chose to forge ahead until he earned success. His philosophy was simple and straightforward. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. During your time at Bearden, you might have wondered if your teachers were asking too much from you or were pushing you too hard. But they had a goal to help you realize that you can succeed at those things that at one time might seem unattainable. This is our work as educators and the process we use to help you begin to build the repertoire of skills necessary for a successful life, regardless of what the world lays at your door. In an age where we have been conditioned by the instantaneous transmission of information and other modern conveniences, we might begin to believe that all problems can and should be solved quickly. The truth is that life requires the courage to face what comes and the perseverance to do the hard work until the challenge is overcome. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Even before COVID-19, many of your classmates were already doing just that, working day by day to overcome perpetual life challenges that could not be resolved quickly or easily. Sitting across this field are students who have already done many hard things, taking the hand they were dealt and choosing to make something of it. There are students sitting among you who did their homework while caring for siblings because their parents were working late shifts. Students who came to our school knowing little or no English. Students who had to forego extracurricular activities to work an after-school job to help their families make ends meet. There are students who labored for hours to learn their parts in plays, master new instruments, rebound from a mediocre semester, or bring a D up to a B. I'm going to go into more detail about one of your classmates whose story mirrors what many of you experienced during high school. In academics, this student consistently challenged himself to take a much more rigorous course load than might have felt comfortable. He knew these classes would greatly challenge him, yet he recognized and embraced the tangible benefit that comes from choosing to push against your comfort level again and again. He wanted to be better, and being better requires the courage to do hard things. In the athletic arena, this student was a standout, but he faced a devastating season-ending injury. Just like in the classroom, he made important choices of how he would conduct himself in the face of this setback. Surgery can repair tears and broken bones, but without committing to countless hours in painful physical therapy sessions, recovery will not happen. Start where you are. The role of supporting players on the sidelines is lost in our world of individual fame and glory. Yet this student athlete made a concerted effort to find a way to motivate and encourage his teammates from the sidelines, even though he could no longer lead them by carrying the ball down the field. Use what you have, do what you can. Each of you has a story of struggle and triumph. Some of you have shed sweat and tears to get to this day. Others have dealt daily with life challenges such as divorce, illness, depression and loss, and breakups. You pressed on with your lives, continuing to go to class, work out algebra problems, and write and rewrite essays. When we overcome challenges, We build confidence and appreciation for hard work. When we struggle until we find a way to complete the task, we learn perseverance. By taking risks and learning to tolerate discomfort, we become more courageous. Commencement means beginning, and today's high school graduation ceremony signals that you are ready for the beginning of your next act. Even after the pandemic finally subsides, I cannot promise your journey will be easy, but I can promise that you do have the ability to create a successful future. Look at what you have already faced down. You are graduating high school in the midst of a pandemic. And finally, I can assure you that we in the Bearden community will be watching with pride and joy to see just how you apply your talents to navigate challenges and produce great accomplishments. And we will be cheering you on the entire way. Congratulations to you all. And now for the moment you all have been waiting for. On behalf of the Bearden High School faculty, I would like to present the class of 2020, who, having completed the requirements for graduation set forth by the Tennessee Department of Education and the Knox County School Board, are candidates for a diploma. Students in the first row, will you please stand?
Jason Patrick Katunkan.
Victor Jesse Mullins.
Nithya Chilakuri.
Blythe Palmer Lundberg.
Emily Greer Giffen.
Gillian Kate Lyon Luttrell.
Ryan Andrew McIntyre.
Alyssa Nicole Lewis.
Saro Rashid.
Brandon Christopher Lemons.
Emily Marie Walker.
Thomas Edward Knight.
Hannah Elizabeth Wilson.
Joseph Moreland Knight.
Emma Marie Vaughn.
Abigail Ann Ramsey.
Claire June Blankenship.
Benjamin Grover Cruz.
Hannah Rose Bowman.
James Keith Atkins.
Kyra Rebecca Cole.
Naja Ehab Ahmed.
Nicholas Christian Doty.
Ali Al-Baraki.
Hannah Victoria Patton.
Kevin Fernando Aleman.
Lauren Grace Hall.
Minsala Al-Shabli.
Emma Catherine Hollifield.
Nikki Christine Andello.
Autumn Taylor Abernathy.
Hiba Arkawasi.
Lizzie Aguilar.
Emily Ann Asper.
Meadow Addison Aiken.
Cody Dwayne Bly.
Naya Akinlay.
Lily Grace Bales.
Chandler Jordan Renee Alany.
Hannah Caitlin Bailey.
Ahmed Muhahid Mahidi Abosari.
Olivia Patricia Bowman.
Johanna Marie Alejandro.
Aya Al-Haddad.
Jace Lignier Alexander.
Ethan Thomas Boer.
Kirsten Ada Aluni.
Haley Ava Elizabeth Bourne. I think I can manage those.
Garrett Antonio Arana.
Austin Tyler Atkins.
Miriam Faith Atchley.
Lydia Claire Batty.
Jazil Samer Austin.
Tylen Miguel Bean.
Lillian Yasmin May Baloo.
Valentina Bedoya.
This one. Harrison Bennett Barber.
Actually, I didn't recognize it. I actually didn't recognize it. Michaela Ann Byrne.
Anna Keller Barnes.
Natalia Victoria Benshamal.
Jacob Callahan Bosley.
Haven Cheyenne Bingham.
Glenn Bargugar.
Ian Alexander Blaylock.
John William Beam.
David Brown.
Patrick Scott Beavers. Mahdi
Baylor
Besnadia.
Allen Bryant.
Joshua Joel Bernius.
Grant Thomas Burgess.
Jackson Thomas Biggs.
Diamond Malia Basel.
Jameson Mark Blackwood.
Chase Landon Butcher.
Saya Desanay Blue.
Gavin Wade Campbell.
Patrick Thomas Bowles.
Hayden Martello Candela.
Matthew Thomas Borden.
Amanda Bailey Chadwell.
Xavier Allen Boyer.
Cameron Matthew Charles.
Madeline Sophia Nicole Bradley.
Joseph Lee Childress.
Ethan Jacob Brewington.
Nicholas Ciencio. Claire Elizabeth Coffey.
Thank you. Ryan Bridwell.
Lennox Joseph Coyle.
Abigail Renee Brewer.
Michaela Jade Cook.
Eli Patrick Brady.
Haley Othello Cooper.
Benjamin Eduardo Bracho.
Jacob Christopher Cottrell. Yes. Samuel Ryan Crawford.
Dmitry Brodsky.
Harder Thomas Crisp.
Kane Wakefield Brownlee.
John Connor Cross.
Tyler Jackson Busher.
Jenna Brianne Crum.
Fletcher Taylor Burris.
Alyssa Nicole Alessandra Deja.
Janiyah Marche Bussell.
Jakaya Marche Davis.
Braden Samuel Caldwell.
Omar De Alba.
Kylie Campbell.
Alicia Jordan DeBoard.
Abigail Jill Checkles.
George Ramsey DeGroot.
Megan Marie Chase.
Denisha Key Andra Dooley. Callie Grace Doyle.
Young Chan Cho.
Nina Yuryevna Drell.
Caroline Grace Coffey.
Dean Allen Duncan Morin.
Emma Catherine Coffey.
Regina Ruth Enneking.
Erin Grace Conley.
Aaron Douglas Folk.
McKenna Shantae Cook.
Alexa Kathleen Fernandez.
Malachi Orion Cope.
Fatima Johanna Flores Ortega.
Ashley Yvette Corona.
Spencer Thomas Foster.
John Cotner.
Reese Michael Fowler.
Holly Renee Craddock.
Elijah Cole Fritz.
Katie Minley Creech.
Haley Michelle Garland.
Elizabeth Crook.
Josiah Anthony Gibson.
Taylor Cameron Cross.
Emily Celeste Gilday.
Jafar Dabai.
Andrew Joaquin Gonzalez.
James Ian Dalton.
Stephanie Raquel Gordillo Rivas.
Emma Caroline Davis.
Madeline Page Grabbitz.
Sierra Jane Davis.
Nathaniel Spencer Gwines.
Uriel Dialba.
Armani Tramel Hamilton.
Liam Reed Decker.
Parker Jeremy Harrell.
Marlis Rose Delara.
Jacob Howard Hallmiller.
William Quincy Dowd.
Jacob Brian Hawkins.
Brendan James Drake.
Mason McKinley Heathcott.
William Grant Duke.
Ashton Savannah Henderson.
Ayrton Martin Eden.
Gavin Blair Heward.
Michael Isaac Kaler.
Justin Riley Holland.
Carly Amanda Ford.
Sade Ruth Ann Holloway.
Tate Finley Foster.
Melissa Lynn Hauser.
Jaqueline Tyrell Franklin.
Grace Elizabeth Hudson.
Addison Catherine Gallagher.
Jessica Michelle Huggins.
Richard Holden Jessica.
Jalen Dwayne Hurston.
Caitlin Lee Goebel.
Colin Blythe Ironside.
Jeanette Gonzalez.
Jemiah Tashay Jackson.
Mason Hamilton Goss.
Azalea Deborah Jenkins.
Alan Addison Gross.
Derek Robert Jensen.
Christian Calhoun Guthrie.
Austin Campbell Ira Geralds.
Gwendolyn Aaliyah Hall.
Montada Hadir Kamona.
Curry Patrick Hammonds.
Ashley Marie Jones.
Colby Ray Harvey.
Gabrielle Marie Kay.
Micah Nathaniel Hahn.
Abigail Nicole Kelly.
Claire Elizabeth Hevner.
Natasha Alexis Kelly.
Danielle Elizabeth Hobeka.
Julian Frederick Kendrick.
Clayton Edward Hollifield.
Yuval Koenig.
Grant Stephen Horton.
Andrew Michael Kriegel.
Devin Thomas Howarth.
McKaylee Irene Lane.
Jackson Davis Huggins.
Hunter Andrew Largent.
Lauren Elizabeth Hall.
Brandon James Allen Lejeune.
Lilia Evelyn Shong Ingle.
Miranda Renee Leiter.
Fatima Usama El Hassan. Thank you. I got a thumbs up on that.
Mackenzie May Lipscomb.
Gianmarco Esposito.
Kiela Decasia Love.
Charleston Bryce Ferguson.
Joshua Christian Lucan.
Jackson Lane Fisher.
Cameron Madison Mace.
Spencer Richard Jakovich.
Lily Catherine Maddox.
Zion Jahangir.
Isabella Kathleen Maloney.
Stephen Jace Jenkins.
Jenna Grace Marsh.
Seth Ryan Jerotek.
Michael Blaine Massengill.
Benjamin Farron Johnson.
Shane Michael McWilliams.
William Parker Jones.
Thomas Burke Melton.
Dean Leon Campus.
Addison Zaley Miley.
Zain El-Badin Yusuf Kama.
Mia Ashlyn Montgomery.
Hannah Nicole Kelly.
Your brother looks like him. Audrey Ruth Morganegg.
Savannah Marie Kelly.
Keely Marie Morris.
Benjamin Christopher Keziah.
Matthew Marwan Mubarak.
Christina Elizabeth Kosher.
Catherine Grace Murphy.
Abigail Lamb.
Catherine Napolis.
Lauren Nicole Large.
Rachel Lynette Neal.
Matthew Christopher Levi McDowell.
Gabriel Lynn Nestor.
Megan Nicole McBrarity.
Nathaniel Isaac Andronicus Newton.
Dane Tanner Henry.
Ryan Thomas Nicodemus.
John Drury Lynn.
Samuel Walker Nolan.
Luke Thomas Levier.
Riley Elizabeth Norling.
Daniel Joseph Lapina.
Tyler Robert Norden.
Caitlin Elise Lively.
Nicholas Gilliam Norris.
Christopher Daniel Lowry.
Sophia Rose Novello.
Benjamin Cooper Lusby.
Zatasia Overton.
Cesar Lee McKinnon.
Julia Lee Osditch.
Matthew James Madsen.
Don't do that. It's going to go away. Charles Glenn Patton.
McKenna Alexis Malik.
Kendall Marie Payne.
Athena Maria Marler.
Addison Ann Penrose.
Emily Claire Mason.
Lorelei Diane Perry.
Kendall Brooke Mason.
Sydney Paige Borrett.
Philip N. James.
Caitlin A. Ridley.
Amy Kathleen McCann.
Anela Maria Josefina Pua Gutierrez.
William Maxwell McCosh.
I'm glad he had that one.
Tyler Jacob Meir.
Kendra Marie Rice.
Eliza Rose Milligan.
Liza Hill Naomi Richards.
Logan Nathaniel Mize.
Mason Heath Riggins.
Evan Bryant Montgomery.
Catherine Courtney Rogers.
Dale John Montpelier.
Mahmoud Sadat.
Sarah Elizabeth Morgan.
Marissa
Oz Morse.
Sorry about that.
Oz Morse.
Marissa Ann Sardonia.
Emily Kathleen Moyers.
John Andrew Schmoody.
Valeria Murillo Tascon.
Barrett Swall.
Sophie Elizabeth Muta.
Autumn Ashley Cedars.
Anna Elizabeth Nations.
Caitlin Christine Simpson.
Skylar Ann Neesmith. Chelsea Shaylin Nevels. Laz Nicholson. Mohammed Ali O'Day Rashid. Benjamin Evans Ramirez.
Ramsey Justice Rice.
Paige Paige Elizabeth Quatero.
Griselda Elizabeth Reyes Sosa.
Darium Javon Steen.
Samuel Chongwei Sui.
Jalen LaShawn Norwood.
Wesley Keegan Stump.
Sophia Marie Sporson.
Connor Maxwell Stump.
Elliot Douglas Smith.
Stacy Stooksbury.
Joseph Charles Astuni.
Gloria Natekuru Terehago.
Connor William Owens.
Casey May Thomas.
Christina McKella Parks.
Reagan Elizabeth Stump.
Evelyn Michelle Patton.
Zachary Blake Sturgill.
Thomas Luis Pena.
Paxton Graham Tassel.
Davis Sutherland Pfeiffer.
Kayla Marie Lynn Sullivan.
Aiden Aaron Pugh.
Christopher Thomas Swinton.
Elijah Richard Ragsdale.
Noah Gregory Smith. Kylie Flint Stooksbury.
Congratulations. Just be right on down there. You'll be good. You're doing great.
Emma Caroline Stone. Joshua Thomas Stubblefield. Benjamin Sale Waybright. Holly Michelle Walker.
Thank y'all did great. Thank you.
Brady Lee Ramsey.
Trevor Anthony White.
Courtney Elizabeth Reed.
Chloe Brooke Wilkerson. Monte.
Katie Isabel Reyes Chacon.
Jaquan Monte Williams.
Kendall Eve Rinchler.
Mario Joseph Williams.
Kylie Veronica Roberto.
Natasha Lillian Williamson.
Lauren Grace Reimer.
Troy Lamont Woodard.
Isabella Glory Sanders. Emma Claire Sawyers. Matthew Alexander Schultz.
They had absentees, I believe.
Sears.
Hannah Marie Sears. Alina Keeley Seraphin. Dominic B. Silvers. Alexandria Brooke Smith. Rachel Cabrina Smith. Jack Allen Spainhour.
Tiana, Alexis, and Sprouse.
Tiana, Alexia, and Sprouse. Christian Wallace Stelling. Ryan Michael Stewart. Ashley Nicole Stooksbury. James Glenn Stout. Evan Jackson Vaughn. Jalen Malik Wald. Adam Christopher Votter. Justice Bendea Thomas. Chloe Nicole Turner. Lauren Emily Taylor. Alexa Joanne Vance.
We're almost done, folks. Congratulations.
Ella Elise Van Dyke. Carter Ellis Turner. Catherine Evelyn Timms. Jackson Warren Tiemeyer. Alexander Aaron Toney. Sabrina Elizabeth Swanson. Kimberly Melgarejo.
I'd love to roll those R's.
Abigail Diana Waldrop. Jake Edward Wannett. Madeline Claire Webb. Benjamin Michael Whitaker. Olivia Tadia White.
The end of the line, folks.
Christopher Henry Weibolt. Jacob Grant Wilkins. Jasmine Brianna Williams. Alexa Nicole Williamson. Ariana Nairi Wolf. Suming Yi. Liana Danye Young. Kenneth Russell Parker Smith. Jared Allen Young. Tracy Yu. Maria Yogakumar. Caden Christopher Yeager. Round of applause for the class of 2020.
As we wait for our graduates to return to their seats, families and friends, please remain in your seats until the graduates have recessed. You may meet your graduate in the parking lot after they have picked up their diploma. Class of 2020, please stand as your senior committee classmates Hannah Bowman and Nick Doty join me at the podium. Getting really close.
This evening, we have crossed the stage as a symbol of our journey from childhood to adulthood.
Please move your tassels from right to left. Class of 2020 graduates, it is time to unleash the pound. Are we doing good? Good job, guys. Thank you.
The 2020 Knox County graduations are brought to you by Enrichment Federal Credit Union, Food City, Pellissippi State, and WVLT.